Hi, Tracey Gritz here from theefficientoffice.com and Be Productive Academy. Now, is the work you love also burning you out? Did you start your business or get into your career because you were passionate about it, because you loved it, only to find that now it feels like it's sucking the life out of you? I ask this question because one of my students in our Be Productive Academy shared with me that she joined Be Productive Academy because she's watched me for a while and knows that I have a successful business as well as a fun and fantastic personal life. I rarely work nights or weekends, and I make sure that I'm doing the things I love with those I love. But it hasn't always been this way for me. A few years ago, I went through a really terrible time, and I call it my hellacious perfect storm. It was not pretty, but what it did was it helped me to live into the place that I live today. And if you'd like to find out more about that, I've added the link to my manifesto, Why Productivity is Dead. So she's sharing this with me, that she knows that I'm passionate, and so is she about her work, but she doesn't want it to burn her out as it is. So I'm going to share with you 3 ways to put the passion back into the work you love. And the first way is to start to delegate. Now, you may not be in a position financially to delegate, which is okay. So either way, whether you have an admin or you want to delegate eventually, we're going to put that intention out there. So create a contact called admin in either your Outlook contacts or your Gmail contacts. And in the notes section, every time you do something that doesn't feel good, I want you to write it down in your contact, in the notes area of that contact. Now here's my rule. If it takes me out of my happy place, I'm jotting it down, because those things we want to get off our plate if possible. So if you notice you're doing something that feels yucky, jot it down. Don't judge it. Now, if you don't want to use a contact to create a contact, you can also just keep a whole Post-it pad, and every time you notice again you're out of your happy place, there's that yucky feeling, jot it down. Again, don't judge. And then eventually those will stack up and you will have exactly what you need from your admin or whatever else you need. And I'm a big proponent of virtual assistants. I have many in different areas. Now, the second thing to do to put the passion into the work you love is to create a fun calendar. I have a calendar in my Outlook, a separate calendar called Fun. And when I notice that things are coming up in the area or in the community, or there's concerts, or I have an idea for some travel that I might like to do, I simply put it in that Fun calendar. Now, do I get to do all those things? No, but it's okay, because I can look at it and then when I see, oh, I have a window, I can then make sure it happens. Be deliberate about it. Now, the Fun calendar is not directly related to work, but here's the thing. If we're not happy on the inside, we can't give on the outside. So your happiness is your birthright, and it fuels you to step into your brilliance in your work and your career. And again, what you do matters in a big way. So we want to make sure that you're energized. Now, the third way to put the passion into the work you love is to say no. Simple. What we say no to allows us to say yes to something else. So when you say no to that 5th networking event, or being on that board, or serving on that committee, you also then can say yes to fueling your own career, your own self, so that you can step into the beautiful life that you desire. So again, by saying no to something, we're saying yes to ourselves. Now, I'd like to hear from you. How are you going to rekindle the passion of your work? What are you going to do? Maybe it's one of these, or maybe you're going to share another one. I'd love to hear from you, so please put your comments in the box below. And if you like this video, please pass it along. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you are making a productive day. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.